Multigenerational Beyblade Battles February 2022. Let's go. So as you can tell from that video title, I'm going to be using all three generations, but the particular focus is going to be from my recent Mercari unboxing, so that means you won't be seeing too much Metal Fight, but you'll be seeing 5 different Bakuten Shoots. I don't know if some of them are going to be sticking to launcher too good because they're looking like they're in rather cheapish. Is the camera not focusing? But anyways, yeah, they're looking like they're in rather cheapish shape, so don't know what that will ultimately mean. Now, to throw in my first opponent. Well, let's keep it between these two classical friends, and that should be the first round. And Valkyrie just self-KO'd himself. Okay, so I need to do that again because I don't know why he would do that. Then upon touching this thing, it just explodes, which is lame. Alright. Maybe today is not going to be the day. Okay, well, I really want to see this work. Or does it just not work in the stadium? Alright, let's give it a bigger stadium, like Dynamite Battle. Let's see how it will do then. Now, I didn't really want to use the stadium in this battle, but did not want to use the stadium in this battle video, but yeah, I just had to see how this thing works. But for some reason, it just goes berserk in the standard stadium. I don't know why, but it does. So I guess for this battle, we're just gonna have to do just that. So okay, I will send in Valkyrie again. Make sure this one's ready to go. Then it's gonna just waste its stamina on this team, so that's the only problem. See, obviously this guy was gonna win because he's the one with the stamina. Let's try the... Did I just turn on my computer? No, I did not. Alright, so let's try this one and see how these two do. Yeah, I know I'm giving these two more attention than I should, but I just need to see what's gonna happen. Oh, okay. So that was a very clear burst finish. So, yeah, I guess I'm done with testing these two now. Let's bring back the Chozetsu. I know I keep referring to it as the Chozetsu when it's honestly just a standard stadium in yellow. I think the proper name for it was supposed to be Super Z. So, how he Super has it anyways. Let's just launch this guy just for the fun of it. Well, that was crazy short. Dude, really, man? You have to come apart so easily. That's the nice thing about the newer bursts, that they don't come apart so easily. I mean, some people honestly say it's a bad thing though because they'd rather them burst more easily, but it's more work when they burst too easily. Alright, so that's a clear, clean burst finish. Let's throw in some left spinners. Maybe the two longinesses, yeah. Okay, where's the other one? I said they're not going to go berserk, so we'll see how they do in this stadium. Oh my gosh, what did I do? What did I do? Right. Did I do something? No, okay. Okay, so all that one is going for a test one. I'm trying to set up this other longinus here. It's not really sticking to the launcher, so yikes. That's not good. Well, that was a good test run for that one anyway. Good test run. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this longinus on the launcher. Like, Actually, this would be a good way to tell if this is fake, because if this right spin launcher works on it, then we know something's up. Okay, no, it does not work, so it's not fake. Maybe it's just the unfamiliar grooves. Like, where is it? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's just it looks different. Are my frames moving slow? And if so, why? Do you see that? Why is it moving so choppy? Yeah, you see that? That does not look right. Should I perhaps just start this video? That just looks so wrong. Oh, whatever. I'll just do a new video once it gets to the 8 or 9 minute mark. This one. Wow. But aside from the frame rate drop, otherwise it looks fine, but that's kind of concerning though, because I mean, this is supposed to be 4K 60 FPS, and if it's going to be taking up as much storage as a 4K 60 FPS video, then you want to have the full 60 FPS, right? But I don't know, this ain't really looking like 60 FPS right now. Okay, maybe again something that's not a longinus. How about Ragnarok? Actually, no, that's not even get fair. But if I use Ragnarok, because Ragnarok, as we know, is a very weak one. What if we launch you first and then hit next? I don't know, man. Something about the frames in this part of the video is seriously bothering me. It doesn't look like it's going as smoothly as it should. It just doesn't. Right, so now I'm gonna stop this video and maybe restart the phone. I don't know. The frame rates look alright, so I mean it's focusing and refocusing. I don't know if it's because of that yellow. Yeah, like, see what's it doing? Why is it doing that? I feel like that would make people dizzy for actually doing that. I don't know. Anyways, let's just launch some Beyblades. And yeah, let's just launch some Beyblades. Oh, now it's frozen. What the hell? Actually, yeah, you know, I think you need to just restart the phone. It's doing too many funny things. Okay, seriously, what is going on with the camera? Why is it doing that? I feel like I'm making this more of a camera complaint video than a passive video at this point, but like, seriously, it's just ridiculous. Okay, maybe I'll do Ragnarok first. I mean, it is a stamina type. Anyways, Or is it a balance type? Honestly, I don't know. Whew, that was a harsh burst. Wow. Okay, who should I do next? Where's that Gatinko spring here? I'm still not 100% sure which iteration this came from, but I'm just gonna assume. Oh yeah, this is in left spin. Fun fact: I didn't know this was in left spin until I actually tested this off camera. So, let's see how it does against something like this. Really, man? Really? You had to do that? You had to do that. Maybe we'll just launch you first then. Because then again, you have extremely poor stamina. I tested you off camera and whew, your stamina stinks. I mean, your attack power seems to be good, but the problem is that that you go in first, you're almost certainly going to lose because of how bad your stamina is. Actually, let's put that theory to the test. If I can get this to stick to the launcher. See, right before I can even launch this thing's almost dead, so now I'm going to have to relaunch it. Darn it! Ah, you know, forget it. Let's just work with something. Okay, I'm being kind of clumsy and chaotic here. Right, so who should I do now? These two? Because why not? Yeah. They're very random. Stick to the launcher. What are you doing? Come on. Oh, yeah. I see what I was doing. I'm trying to be so hasty that I didn't realize I had a left spin launcher on a right spin Beyblade. No wonder it wasn't working. Silly me. Very silly of me. Extremely silly of me. Who should we do next? Let's do the brothers. Yes, these two. This is going to be a very, very interesting round. It's doing some really weird things with the focusing this video. I don't know why it keeps doing that. In past videos, it wouldn't be doing that, but like, I don't know why it's doing it in this video. That looks ridiculous. I feel like that's going to get really annoying in editing time. Oh, whatever. Something's telling me that I really should just restart the phone. Not enough to make the armor come off. Let's go for another round. Oh, that was too harsh. And the frame rates look kind of wonky to me. Or are they fine? I don't know. Alright, so who can I send this guy to make his armor come off? Who do I have left? Well, there's this one, but this one's probably very weak, so I don't know how that's going to go. Or is it weak? Too bad I bursted off camera because I didn't position it high enough to show this exit over there. But yeah, I really probably should just restart this phone. Because I remember one time when I was in Toronto, I believe it was specifically during spring 2021. No, I think it was autumn 2021 actually, where I was doing some weird stuff. Just restarted it and problem solved. I feel like that's... Well, actually, no, I don't know. My hand looks like it's moving pretty smooth. So maybe it's just, who knows. Anyways, let's just launch this. Okay, maybe a stamina threesome? Yeah, let's do that. I'm just gonna stick to the launcher. Never mind! The threesome ended before I could send in the third occupant. Wow. Okay then. Okay, maybe we won't involve Ragnarok because he just doesn't have the stamina. People that cannot last long are no fun. Really? I'm putting you on the launcher and you're coming apart already? Come on, that is just ridiculous. Let's try this again. Finally! There we go. This is what we needed to see. Spice it up. Now that was a fun round. Alright, let's spin. Wow. Oh, the armor almost came off though. Okay, so for these Bakuten shoots, don't have your expectations too high because these two in particular seem really junky. This one, it looks like it needs a less spin launcher. I don't know. This thing keeps chronically falling apart. These three seem to be okay. Now let me just show you what I mean. Like, oh, okay, never mind. Alright, let's go. Wow, would you look at that? They proved me wrong. Well, I mean, this guy was falling apart a lot off camera, but it looks like he decided to do better on camera. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Well, okay, how about we pitch him against that blue one and see how he does. Oh, now it's falling off the launcher. Okay, now it's misbehaving. Nope, still rolling. Did you see that? See this? Yeah, I think this guy needs to be put into an early retirement because I don't know which part of it that was, but that sure as hell did not look good. Wow, this thing is a set. Wait, what is this? What is this? Urebogu. Okay, so I'm guessing that's supposed to be some variant of a Wahlberg. Whoa, look how fast that thing is moving. Yeah, definitely a Savage type. Okay, that blue thing is seriously savage. It made JCL Burst, and then it made this one's gray bit chip. Just want to call it fly off. Like, wow. Okay, so for this thing, I don't know what to... Yeah, see, it just got stuck. So I don't expect to see any action from this. Yeah, it's just getting stuck. Darn it! Yeah, I guess no action from it. Unless I'm gonna hand spin it, but that's just not as fun. I mean, some people like that, but I personally do not. Really, Johnzer? Come on. I made Dragoon waste his stamina. As you can tell from the sound of that, that wasn't the greatest launch, but it'll have to do. Wow, Dragoon is very hoppity. Okay, let's try this thing again. Maybe we can have a Bakuten threesome. Is that possible? Yeah, let's try and see if we can do that. Gosh darn it. Okay, it looks like these blue ones are extremely savage. The brutal blue, yeah, we'll call them the brutal blues. Okay, now maybe I'll have to try and just bring Jason back. I know I should just like put it into retirement, but we'll just torture it just for a little bit long. I mean, it's already pretty junky anyway, so it's like, who cares if I break this? Like seriously, it already looks really junky, so might as well. Darn it. Now this won't stick to the launcher. Great. And more At this point, let's just probably intentionally try to break this because it's junk. It's obviously junk. Like, I know a Bakuten Shoot wouldn't come apart this easily, alright? It just wouldn't. Now, actually, no, let's just leave it alone. Maybe we'll just leave it alone. Yeah, let's not bully it too hard. Darn it, right? Why isn't he getting stuck? Okay, you know what? Let's just pitch this guy since he's so big and bad. Let's pitch him against one of my bursts. Yeah, let's do that. Since he seems to be very, very confident. So, we're going to have... okay, here's my launcher. Alright, so we're going to have this guy go in. And let's see if he can take the armor off. Because he seems to be really, really confident. And he lost his mind. Let's try that again. Why is it hopping so much? Okay, you know what? I think I know why. It has to do with this. Yeah, that's why. Actually, yes, it was exactly this. Yes, no wonder. So, now it should stop hopping like a hoppity lunatic. And it should start actually behaving normally. I should have figured in the first place that's the reason why I was doing that. Oh boy, now getting the arm back onto this thing is going to be a pain. Probably deal with this later. You know, yeah, I think I'll just deal with this later. Let's just send in another. Oh, yeah, alright, we got it. So, okay. Alright. Oh, knockout. Why is it most of the action is happening over here? Gosh, it makes you wish that... You know what? Maybe I need to just turn it like this. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll just keep it like this so at least... I don't know. I don't like that most of the action keeps happening over there and then we can't see anything. So I guess it's better like this than what it was the other day. Actually, yeah, I'll keep it like this. Let me do a quick check, make sure. Okay, yeah, it's a good thing I checked it. Let's try that again. It doesn't help that they move the stadium around a lot too, so. And he still got knocked out. Okay, you know, I guess it's because he just doesn't have the sheer weight. Yeah, he just doesn't have the weight. But wait, what if for an easier opponent, like say Ragnarok? Would he be able to burst it then? I think so. So let's try that. Yep. Bakuten Blast. Well, I mean, come on, Ragnarok is a very easy opponent. But still, that was hilarious. Alright, so it's a shame I couldn't really get to use this too much, but here's what it is. So these two are just got to be for decoration. Or can I actually try to get one more shot out of this? Nope. Let's try that again. Okay. The last time. Alright. Well, at least. Okay, so I guess it could have actually worked if I'm willing to be patient with it. But I don't know if people viewing this would. So these are the two plastic pieces that JCL lost in this battle video. LOL. Yeah. I'll buy more JCLs in the future. And next time, hopefully in better condition. Anyways, now it's time for Metal Fight, my favorite. Yeah, you can see what happened, right? The guy's spinning. Ah! Oh my gosh, really, man? Really? After all the time I took to put you together and you act like this? This is how you act? Gosh darn it. Seriously, man, I spent so much time to put this thing together and it just acts like a complete fool. Like, now it's doing that thing where if I try to tighten it with this bolt, it doesn't work. I don't know what to do. Do I just stick with Uranus and thing? Because, like, I really wanted this one to work, but if it's not going to work, then, well, it's just not going to work. And that's a crying shame if it doesn't work. You know, maybe I should actually just send in 2 Beyblades to fight in the background while I do this, so that you don't have to stick with me doing such boring things. So, okay, alright, I mean, it looks like it's fine now, but will it actually be fine in the battle? I don't know. So, oh yeah, I forgot to bring a left spinning launcher. Gosh darn it. There's a Drago, it's a left spinner. I was about to use my right spinning launcher and that would have been a fail. Okay, so I've been spinning for a bit too long, so let's try this again. Now, what if I were to use a more offensive... Oh no, I can't do that unless I were to take this off, which I'm not sure if I feel like doing that. Actually, I think I won't, because I don't have much luck changing the tips so quickly on camera, so I think I'm best just leaving it in place. Yeah, I think I'm better off just leaving it in place. Don't worry, you'll see Uranus soon. So I'm going to test this too one more time. I know everybody's getting excited for Uranus. Did you see what I was doing here? Let's see if it works anyways. I can't believe I actually seriously mistook a a burst launcher from Metal Fight. Like, I mean, yeah, they look pretty similar, but like, come on. How do you mix the two up? Well, guess what? I just did. If you've done it before, well, you can now feel good about yourself because I just did it publicly on camera. I mean, I could just edit that part out, but I won't. I'm keeping it in because you know what? It's funny. Really, El Chago? Come on. Actually, why don't I make this a threesome and throw in Uranus too? Well, actually, no, first I'll have the Pegasus with Uranus, then El Jago with Uranus, and then we can do the threesome, yeah. And it still beats it, Okay, so let's do El Jago. Uranus. Why is Uranus hopping like that? Love that sounds though. Loving those sounds. Please win, Uranus. Please don't lose. Unfortunately, Uranus is gonna lose. Oh, it did it! Yes! Yes! I shouldn't have cast my doubts on you. Yes, you won. But will you win against Pegasus, though? That's the big question. Will you? We'll find out. And Pegasus just self-healed. It got so violent that it went on my floor, and then it just stopped spinning. Okay, I'm probably going to have to hold the stadium when I launch it because it moves crazy aggressive. Yeah, right now I have to hold the stadium because of how fast they move. Man, these are some intense vibrations. Yeah, I can tell you, I'm holding the stadium right now and it's like, whoa, man. The amount of vibrations they give off is insane. And it defeated Uranus. Sad. Alright, so let's have all three of them in there. Oh shit, that's gonna really be chaos, but whatever. We have to do it. See what I mean? Poor Uranus could not last. Could not last. Okay, for fun and giggles, why don't we use this guy? Okay, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Oh boy, I hate it when that happens because then I have to put on the armor. And the armor is so hard to put on. Oh no, okay, not too hard this time. It came on with relative ease. Alright, now I just need to... Oh, and it's off again. And now, to do this. Because, I mean, I said multi-generational, right? So might as well do some cross-generational battles. Okay, so it looks like Pegasus is just going to be wasting his time. I think if anything, I probably should have done the El Jago with this. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Probably would have been a more interesting battle that way. Alright, so let's do this again, but this time we're going to send the El Jago. interesting. Well, I guess I'm going to have to call it quits as much as I don't want to. Alright, so I think I'll call it quits once I do Pegasus with that Valkyrie. So, yeah, let's do that. Because they both move crazy fast, so let's see how that goes. How chaotic will that be? No, what's the best angle for this so we can see everything? Okay, I think something like that. Come on, Valkyrie. Don't keep Pegasus waiting. Oh, well, that was dirt easy. I bet I could probably send in Ragnarok and it would still win. Actually, no, let's send in somebody a little bit stronger than that. How about this guy? Well, if I can get this stick. What's going on here? And it still won. How crazy is that? The stamina, though. The stamina, though. You know, we'll do a bit more battles. I don't feel like stopping this video just yet. Like, let's do the Longinus again. Actually, why don't I do Longinus and El Dragon? Yeah! Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. Let's see if this one can handle it while still spinning. That was a very bad launch or whatever. Okay, can I give it a better launch this time? That was a horrible launch. That was horrible. Because it's a very funny design. Actually, I should say I'm not used to it. And just tell the truth, I'm not used to it. And that's why I was feeling, goodness gracious, why do I keep doing such dumb things? And I need to just be mindful of what I'm grabbing, man. And see, when you own too many different Beyblades and too many different spin directions. Well, that was expected. Alright, let's send in somebody else. Who else can we send in? Let's just send in this. Nope. Let's send this guy in again. But I was going to just be wasting its stamina because that one's sitting perfectly in the center. Would it be possible to have Bakuten Shoot, Metal Fight, and Burst? And if so, what would be the best setup for that? Okay, so for Bakuten, I'm going to want something that has really good stats. Something that will sit still, not go over the place too much. But who would that be? It should ideally be this, but this thing's already taking so much damage that it's like, I don't even know. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I was thinking of just using Dragoon, to be honest, but that's really iffy. I'll try it anyway and just see how it goes. Okay, as you can see, that's moving way too damn fast, so I don't know if I'm going to get to set up on time. I'm not going to set up on time. It's going to be a mess. Yeah, there's no way I was going to be able to set up on time. Instead, I'll just do one more battle, I guess, between Dragoon and Johnzer and just call it quits from there. I wanted to have Bakuten, Metal Fight, and Burst, but not with this current inventory that I'm using, or I should say just this. Well, when I said inventory, it makes it look as though this is the... Okay, you know what I meant by inventory. You know what I meant. But this rouster should have said, yeah, I should have said this rouster. Because inventory made it look as though this is only, like, these are the ones I have in my entire collection, when it's not. I have more than that. So, anyways. And it's not cooperating now, so... Darn. Okay, maybe it's too... Yeah, this prong is stuck in really deep. And when it goes in too deep, it can't come out. Okay, let's just call it quits. This is just ridiculous. So, yeah. In future videos, I'll use different stadiums, of course. But for this particular video, I just wanted to focus on this particular Wowster. Okay, let's get this guy together now. But yeah, the Bakuten set that I brought was definitely disappointing, but next time, don't worry. I'm going to make sure I buy a more functional set. Might even actually buy them brand new, to be honest. At least if I buy them brand new, I'll know that they'll be in good condition. I'll actually have a good launcher. Because all the Bakuten launchers in my collection, I have 4 in total, and they all look like this, but just in different colors. And there's obviously better launchers out there, like particularly the Long Dragon Winder. I don't know if that's the name or if I mixed up the order of what's supposed to be in that name, but you know what I'm talking about. I'll keep the launchers up to the stadium. I know I didn't battle with this one. You probably wanted to get battle, but I told you why. It looks too good to battle. I mean, maybe when I get a second one I might, but seeing as though this one is in such good condition, it doesn't make sense to battle. Like, had it arrived in worse condition, well, I would have known, obviously, from the advertisement, then maybe I would have battled with it, but like, in this particular case, I just couldn't. I just couldn't. So, yes, it's definitely been kind of chaotic too, because like, there was many guys at the video where I was like grabbing left from Metal Fights, left from Burst, like right, and just, yeah, that part of the video was definitely very chaotic. So next time I need to just calm down and not just do things so hastily. Like, I just need to watch some grabbing. Like, you see, back in 2021, it was funny, but I feel like at this point, it's like, it's just really ridiculous. Anyways, let's bring these closer so you can admire their glory. 3 different generations. Honestly, I do have to wonder if those Bakutens were fake. Like, I looked inside them and I don't even see like any metal or that magnet. Maybe it was just a different system. Maybe it was a magnet core system that was the magnet. But either way, it would have been great if I could have used this some more, because it did have some potential. Like, you saw how fast it moved, but for some reason though, it just wasn't working with those crappy launchers. So, well, I need not say more. You know, I'm going to take this off so I can go closer. Yes. I'm going to go much closer. And even closer. Okay, that's too close. Now you can't even see anything. Now you can. I know I'm being very extra at this point. I should just finish the video. And you might be like, yeah, why are you finishing the video? Why are you still going? Like, do you really need to showcase this? We already saw them now. Well, that has been it for this long video. I've extensively tested them. And, yeah. Out!